in our last update, which was nearly 20 days ago, we were at this point right here. We had the heist land have a default. We had just received payment of the degenerate higher self, and then this is what's happened since then. So it is about 20 days. As I said in the last video, things are going well. Like we've been paid. At that point, we were at 5.4 Solana. We have done quite a bit in 20 days. We've had a incredibly lucky streak. So once again, at that time, we had some OK Bears, some Heist, and some Degenerate Ape Academy higher selves. And they paid themselves back as expected. Same thing. I did a drop bear, I did a higher self, I did an OK bear, and that was about 2 weeks ago. Everything was just chilling. I did 3 OK bears in a row, and I got very lucky because one of them paid quite early. And then just once again, just to re-explain how some things work, it's especially with these like OK bears. So I did roughly explain to you guys that 4 attributes, as you can see here, they're very high in demand. They are worth well above the floor price. So when I get a rare NFT like this, I'm not afraid to quickly go back into the collection, or essentially if our like loan portfolio is, we started this journey with 50 sol, I think now we're at like 58, probably higher, but you can see that when you have, if your total amount is 50, you're not meant to have all 50 in active loans. You're meant to kind of be half and half. But when you have a rare NFT, you can go more active and then therefore be earning a higher yield. And with these bears, we had 2 of them with 2 attributes. These ones have robot eyes, which is also still quite in demand, so I wasn't afraid. Another robot eyes. This one is a floor bear, nothing too special, just a bear with a t-shirt. You can see now we had a foreclosure, which is why I'm making this video again, just because I don't get too much excitement. Like, it's more important that I give a update and progress of how things are going. But when things are running well, there's like not too much to talk about. So currently we have 2 long-term loans being 14 days. That started a few days ago. I'm probably going to put some offers again on some 7-day loans, but for now we're just chilling. Obviously, the market's taken a little bit of a correction, and Solana's regressed from 100 to 90 to 80 to 78 right now, or 79. But not worried. Floor prices, in terms of our actual SOL, we're going to grow that, and that's the goal. This bear, I'm not worried about at all. It is super rare. It is a lo-fi fur as well as a white glow eyes. So very valuable NFT. Actually, I would be happy for that one to default, but I don't think it will. And then the main thing to report is, we got super lucky with these OK bears. So obviously each of them paying, I think 2 of them lasted a long time, but this third one was, obviously I wouldn't do 3 long-term loans in a row, but this one kind of just paid back at the same period. And instead of like it being a 14-day loan, it was more like a 3-day loan, but they still paid the 0.4, which is always exciting. Big news is obviously this ape defaulted. So we got a default yesterday. And honestly, if it wasn't for this YouTube channel and growing, I would have kept this ape. This is a super clean Degenerate Ape Academy. The only thing is it is a V2. I prefer V1s, but regardless, super clean, green on green on green. And then just no attributes for the teeth, the clothes, the eyes, the head, the mouth. Like, just super clean. And because of that, I managed to do a great trade. So as you can see, that's when it defaulted, and it defaulted at 11.22. At the time, the floor price was 14.77. So the owner is basically giving up all of his NFTs. He was done. I think he did the loans, or he should have just sold the NFTs if he was actually done. I'm not too sure. But he never returned. Like, he could have come back, paid the sold it at floor, and made a profit. So even if this wasn't a super clean Degenerate Ape Academy, if it was just a normal floor one, that would have been a nice like 3.5 profit instead of just the 0.223 that we were expecting. So either way, a win. But because it was a more rare one, and I knew it was a rare one, I managed to find a buyer for 18 Sol. If I was more patient, I could have probably got 20 or 21 Solana. So I did leave some Solana on the table for the new owner to potentially get. But I know that he's a big collector. He's part of the Degenerate Ape like community. I know the guy really well. Really nice guy, and this is a fair price at the time. Obviously, if we go look at it now, we can go Magic Eden, and then we go to the higher selves. We can see floor price is it's 14.48. You can see there, that's kind of where I got my pricing from a few days ago. A clean one sold at 21. But since then, it's been a little bit quiet. You got a Santa one sold at 15, and then a floor one sold at 14. So not too much movement, but for that clean boy that I sold, I was very happy with 18. It was a fair deal. So we swapped that, and that basically gave us like 6.57 Solana profit. Sorry, this is Twitter. I should not be on Twitter. But yeah, a nice little win. And then, as I said, at the moment, we've got this is a V1. I actually quite like this one. It's a clean one. A nice little sexy naked fireman. And then we got the OK Bears. And then in the next few days, I'm just trying to see what's happening with Solana. I want to see what's happening with the market. Currently looking at Manta. But looking to see where Ethereum and Solana kind of settle down. And where the market's going to settle in the next few days. But as I said, this whole exercise, the way to calculate it is you can either do it US dollar based, and then you just convert everything into dollars, or you just, like, the way I think about it is I think of it like the better alternative to staking Solana. Because if you stake Solana, you obviously your goal is to grow Solana, and I think it pays about 8% a year. This is growing your Solana far more quickly. As I said, you guys have seen, we started this activity 60 days ago, so 2 months ago, and 50 Solana has already grown to 8.86. That's only on the record. So that 8.86 is already nearly 10% in 2 months. But you're also forgetting that we've had 3 defaults. And all 3 times we've had a default, we've made a great amount of profit. So even just that one last default, that's already nearly doubled, because that's another, you add 7 on that, which gets us above 15 Solana. And then the other default, I think, gave us 5 Solana as well. The highest one only gave us like 3, but it was only meant to, like, the floor price was only meant to give you a 0.03, and it gave us maybe a 0.3, so profit regardless. But the other, I can't remember how much I sold this one for, but I must have sold it at about 17, so maybe 3 Solana. But that would still get us closer to 20 Sol. And yeah, I don't know. I'll double cut. Like, for now, I'm just going to use the total interest earned. But I'm just reminding you guys that this doesn't include defaults, obviously. So we have our 3 defaults, but all 3 have been profitable so far. And yeah, going to continue this journey. And let me know down below if you guys are, I don't know, with it or on it with me. Catch you guys next time.